Hello and welcome to this channel where I talk about trading in the crypto market. I am going to show you guys how I enter these trades, what I look for before entering the trades, and most importantly, some of the rules that I never break.
Welcome back to today's video, and I am going to be talking about the daily update on price of BTC and looking back at it again. There's a new support that has shown its face, and I don't know if you guys remember this specific box right here, this one. Wait, let me just encircle it for you. This one right here, this one. Wait, nope, that one, this one right here. That one was when price held for all of these downs, right? So this was the support level for BTC at that point, and now it's showcasing here. Wait, let me just delete this for you guys. Right here, let me box this up. On a smaller time frame, I boxed up this specific demand zone, which is what I am going to be talking about today, on how beneficial it is to go down from different time zones and just sort of sharpen your entry point so that you will get a more detailed and specific entry point, like this one right here. As you can see, this demand zone held all of these lows, right? I'm not saying that I entered this, but this gives us intel on what is gonna be expecting to happen next, right? So let's go even lower to show you guys. Let's go to 10 minute, or I don't have pro, so let's go 15. Yeah, 15 minute. And then yeah, so this demand zone is crazy. So now we know there's a support line. So what we do here is, let's say price were to come down here, right, around this area. So if price goes below this demand zone, right, somewhere there, and by below the demand zone I mean below this specific line, right, and then that would mean that, okay, I am expecting a huge pullback or a huge maybe down trend from that point on. But then price shot back up, right? That's what happened. Like right here, this is what I'm talking about. Like if price broke out, that would have been a huge negative on price. But now that it came back up, so let's see. Maybe we can look for resistance level that we can break through. Of course, breaking through this last high, which was somewhere here, would be the most ideal, somewhere here. But even if, let's say, we break this one right here, because this one actually held quite huge. Let me mark it out for you guys. Let's delete this one real quick. This one right here, I already see it. It's clear as day right here. So this up to here, right, this one, watch, it captures all the heights and is where we need to break past as well. So I'm talking break past here. Okay, I don't want it to just wait, let's extend this. I do not want price to just come up here and bounce back. I want price to break through. Like this here should go out of it. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is how we actually also manage the views of the retail trader, because that's also what they look for, right? So now that price, let's say price broke out. So now as an institution, what would we do? That's what I'm trying to say. Like as an institution mindset, that's what we talk about in this YouTube channel. Being an institution, you hold the most capital in the market, right? You hold the most equity. So what I'm trying to say is, they control the market in the sense where whatever they want to happen will happen. Of course, their number one goal is to profit. And how do they profit? Like I said, they go against majority of us regular traders. They go against us. They take our liquidity, which turns them into profit. But at the same time, by doing that, let's say this is price, right? Let's say price goes up and then they shoot it all the way down. Right here, they cleared out this whole liquidity. But at the same time, by doing this, they left liquidity somewhere here, which created a supply zone. So now, let's say they're doing their moves again, whatever, and they have to come back up here to break even in that liquidity zone. That's what I mean by they have to fill up the specific zones to create or to up their profits. Of course, at the end goal of everyone is always to create some sort of positive gain. So if we go down to the 5 minute, maybe I can show you how that demand zone started somewhere here. I remember creating this demand zone on the 5 minute. So yeah, so it's just the same thing somewhere here is where I created it. This huge selling point right there, right? That's where price always bounced back from. So we do not want price to break through. Or actually, even if price does break through, we as a day trader or swing trader, scalp trader, whatever you want to call yourself, it should not matter to us because we trade based on price, selling or buying, right? We, of course, we have maybe specific investments for long term on crypto, but when I'm here to talk about the current state on everyday price movement, right? So if price does break out and then we see potential huge buying volumes just all of a sudden hop in, and then of course we have to do, okay, so now let me just show you one more time. We have to do our box method confirmation, right? Apologies for the lag, by the way. So right here, let's say this one right here, this to here is our first box. Price broke out, came back in. That's our next box right here. Price broke out, came back in. Then right here, when price broke out, it came back in here, right? So what I'm trying to say is all of these confirmations is what helps us secure the best price to enter a trade, whether it's a sell or a buy. That's what I'm trying to say. So right now, based on price, let's see what's gonna happen. So price broke out, came back in. That's our next box here. This is our next box, and then right now price is trading in a range. So this is our next box. I just wanted you guys to know this is our next box. So based on this, if price goes somewhere here, or if price breaks through here, is where we will see our next price movement. So of course, if from here, if price goes out here, and then we would expect it to come back in, maybe we look for a demand zone where we could snipe our entries for better risk management. There's one more thing I wanted to cover in today's video, which is about following a system, and at the same time how you should look at let's say you just opened your monitor and you want to look at a trade, right? You're looking for a trade. Keep in mind, you cannot just hop in and like, okay, I know what I have to do. That's impossible in my opinion. You need to wait for setups. By setups I mean confirmations, Wyckoff box, whatever the hell it is. You have to look for confirmations. You need to look for a price structure to go in your favor to what you want to do. Let's say it's a negative trend. Of course, you're looking to sell. Maybe that's retail way, but then you're looking at institutional way, so you want to buy. There has to be a bias, a system that you follow. So you hop in the trade. It's impossible to look. You hop in the view chart. It's impossible to just hop in a trade. So what I mean by that, of course, you need to wait for at least a minimum of what? Maybe like 15, 20 candles on the 1 hour, 30 minute, whatever it is. You need to always plot out. So like right now, I know what I have to do. So I need to wait for maybe price to come up here or break down here, because once it breaks down, then I can put in my orders, look for the zones that I would like it to come back into. All of these things you need to look out for before entering a trade. Because I think that when I first started, I'm also basing this based off my experience. I used to be very greedy and want to enter a trade right away, just maybe because I see one possibility, while the whole point of trading is that I think majority of people lose money because of greed, FOMO, and all these different things, where we should actually be trying to higher or just increase the probability of us winning a trade all the time. Like, of course, I'm telling you to stick to a bias, but by bias, what I mean is the main foundation of your trading style, your trading system. But you can always keep adding confirmations, adding different viewpoints, maybe mixing a little bit of EWT, which is the Elliott Waves theory. Right now, of course, I'm trading based on the institutions, which is the SMC method, but you get the point. Like, it's a very big patience game. Like, if you have patience, your trading game will be off the charts. If you guys just try to secure one trade per day, maybe out of per week you entered what, 7 to 10 trades, and then out of those 7 to 10 trades, maybe 20% are lost. That's a huge win for you guys, because you need to look at the long term in percentage win and loss. Of course, maybe the loss might be big, your wins might not be that much, but then now you're more confident in entering those trades, because you know that at the end of the day your win percentage is always gonna beat the loss. I guess today I was really just trying to teach you guys more than actually show you price prediction. But then based on price prediction, I think honestly it's hard to tell because of the way price has been moving, honestly. But then this point in line right here, if it breaks this, or if it breaks this one right here, that's how I will know my next move. And based on that, I will be making the next video on where I think price will be going. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.